Okay, hey YouTube, today I'm doing another tutorial, but it's not on Maya this time. It's on how to get started using Zbrush 4R3 for Windows. So let's open up Internet Explorer or your internet browser. Go to Google or Yahoo or Bing or whatever you use. Just type in Pixelogic. I spelled that wrong. Okay, once you're here, you can go to Store, buy ZBrush. If you're a single use, okay, first of all, academic license. If you're in college doing 3D art and you need ZBrush, but you don't want to pay the $600 and some dollars for it, $700, go to educational academic license. It'll show up this page and I'm going to note right here. So click on that. For Windows, click right here. Mac, click there. Self-explanatory. So just go ahead and click on that. That load. Okay, this shows the license, this shows the license that isn't the academic. So go up here to other versions, ZBrush educational for Windows, and it'll show it right there. And then add to cart, and you'll need to fill out some information in there, like your email, your phone number, your address, and other simple things that don't take that long. So that's it. And then let's go back to Pixelogic Store, single user. You can just buy it right off of Pixelogic for $700 if you're not in school looking for an academic license. It's just hard to find the money to pay for that out of your pocket. So once you download ZBrush, it'll take about maybe an hour. The download itself took me like 20 minutes. Then installing it took about an hour, it depends what kind of computer you have. So, open up ZBrush here. Okay, when you open it up, you'll find this blank screen here with this palette here. It just shows you some some spheres here to start working on, and shows you some fibers, dog with hair on it, and then full hair color, just different things. But to get to the actual sculptures, go to Tool, and then there's the demo head, soldier, dog, Julie, a leaf, a match, skeleton, and just the stuff down here. We'll talk about that in a later video. So I'm just gonna minimize that real quick. Then, next thing you need to know is over here to the right is your tool palette. So if you want to start on a new project, click on this larger golden S here, and usually most projects will start with a sphere. And to start working on that, you can't just drag it out onto the screen. You have to go up here to this tab right here. It's next to export and clone. It's make polymesh 3D. So click on that. Then you can drag your sphere out. And you can't work on this yet. Up here, you'll have to go into the edit mode. If you're just in draw mode, you'll just keep dragging them out and get frustrated. And on the left here, there's the brush palette. This has, I think, 50 some brushes, probably more than that. Don't really feel like counting right now. But the brushes you'll use the most are clay buildup, standard right here, and move. I use those quite a bit. You probably use clay tubes. Um, this inflate. It's right there. And I usually just mess around and try and find new tools in here. Like I do trim dynamic and flatten. I like playing with those. Flakes. Just a second. Makes kind of snowflakes. Make that draw size bigger real quick. It's hard to see with bigger draw sides, but whatever. Okay. So then onto your left more. Still, right here is your colors. For painting, you can make your sphere different colors, but I just usually leave the color how it is. Then above that is your material. I like using this green clay and red clay. Those are the ones I use the most. And then your move and your rotation tools. If you just click in the open space here, click and move your mouse, it's rotate. And then Alt right click is to pan. Control right click is to zoom. And up here is, okay, let's start over here first. You can use your move tool to move the sphere if you don't want to actually physically move it with your tools. And there's a scale tool and a rotate tool. I'm not going to go into detail with those because they're pretty much self-explanatory with their names. And then to the right of that, there is the RGB intensity, the Z intensity, draw size, and focal shift. Here, just hold down spacebar to get these right here. Draw size makes the pen bigger or smaller. Focal shift does that. The intensities will show how effective your brush is. So I'm just gonna go into this geometry tab here and divide this to like 4 to show you. That's at 25, then at 100. You can see there's a gigantic difference. Then those rough edges there, you can shift and click to smooth. Say you have like this. Those edges aren't smooth with each other. You can smooth those out and make them look a great deal better. That was really improper English, sorry about that. Okay, so another useful tool, let's just clear that off real quick, is the mirroring on the x-axis. So just to do that, press X, and it mirrors whatever you do on one side over to the other. And if you're rotating and you're not perfect on the side, just hold down Shift, click, and just drag a little bit off in the empty space, and it pretty much snaps it a line. And just play with this and have fun. Then over here on the right, in your tool palette, the sub tool will show you the different tools and objects you have in your base here, put it that way. And if you look down here, this extract tool, if you just press it, it won't really do anything. And I think it might have froze, so. Let me reopen that real quick and continue this tutorial. My computer's been acting up a little bit lately. Okay, back to the subtool palette. Hold down Control. And that masks off areas. So, say you're working with the standard tool, just go straight down the middle. Your tool will not affect the place that is masked off. So it's pretty useful if you're trying to keep one place looking better than the other, or trying to just work on one specific place at a time. You can mask something like this and just Control click and it reverses it. That's why I made like a butterfly there. It's kind of interesting. Then to get the mask off your object, just Control click, drag out here. It takes it off. And then back to masking. Mask something off like that. Then come down here to extract and hit extract. Then hit accept. You can see there's I don't know how to say it, it's like another layer on top of the sphere where you extracted. And you can make clothes or pretty much anything with this. And to work with that, you have to click on the eye right there to make it visible. So click on that, and then click visibility off, take it back to your sphere. Or click on that, take the visibility off your sphere. It's a really useful tool. It helps you, again, make clothes and helmets and other things like that, just to help you, instead of just using another sphere to actually physically make it. And I think that's about it for this tutorial, so thanks for watching. Appreciate it.